It's Poundland special time again! Hooray! Well, actually I'm cheating a little bit here because not everything is going to be from Poundland in this particular feature, which is why I'm going to call this Seaside Tat. Now then, you see that we've recently been on holiday. Yes, November. We went on holiday in November. Try and work that out if you will. And on the coast, on the seaside, you will come across shops that will sell various goods. Now, yes, some of these goods are proper official goods, you know, proper toys, proper licensed items. But once in a while, you'll get the odd bit of crap that will seep through, and some of them looks just a little bit dodgy. First example is going to be these Ben 10 vehicles that we came across. First of all, we've got a couple of Ben 10 cars. Ben 10 driver car, I don't think he'd be old enough to be perfectly honest. And as usual, it has all the usual crap messages such as new to come into the market and complete with light and sound, etc. But really it's just a lump of plastic shit they've just slapped a load of Ben 10 stickers on. Oh, and also there's a Ben 10 motorcycle here where Ben himself, or assuming some diseased mannequin made to look like him, is sat on top of a little motorised scooter. There you go, give that to your children for Christmas and they will hate you forever. I don't know what the big selling point is with the lights and sound, because the sound is usually a garbled mess that you can't sort of make out anyway, and the lights are so bright that they end up hurting your eyes. That's probably the big selling point. Also, what else is popular at the moment? Angry Birds, of course, which is why, I'm surprised it's taken this long, the cheapo toy manufacturers have now jumped on the bandwagon with these Angry Birds cushions. We've got something similar to this already, you know, in the shape of pandas and other sort of cute animals and what have you. But now they've decided to do Angry Birds knockoffs. So there's one of the red bird, although they've changed his sex for some reason, and there's one of the white bird as well, which last I checked was a female, but you know, it lays eggs and what have you. But yeah, Angry Birds pillows. You know when a franchise becomes successful when they start getting ripped off. It's always a good sign. Oh, something else to spot out as well. Last year for Christmas we got our youngest kid some Sylvanian families. He was into Sylvanian families. Well, guess what? We came across some bootleg ones as well. Now I have no idea what this animal is supposed to be. I don't know if it's a bear, a beaver, a stoat, a rat, whatever it is. But what was quite disturbing about that is that next to these knockoff Sylvanian families, there were these BB guns. Quite realistic looking BB guns as well. Not brightly coloured ones, but ones that actually look quite realistic. So yeah, if you need to, you know, if you've got some presents to buy for someone and they're into both fake firearms and fuzzy anthropomorphic animals, this shelf has got you covered. Who wants Thomas the Tank Engine when you can have Gusto Choo Choo, also known as Easy Comedy the Mini Train? Easy Comedy the Mini Train. Yeah. But well, they've got the English right, it's just a shame they didn't really check to see whether or not that actually made any bloody sense. Yep, you too can have your own Thomas the Tank Engine, who looks like he spent most of his time in the engine sheds, coked out of his fucking mind. Merry Christmas. We've also got some fireman figures as well, and these have got some of the worst paint jobs I've ever seen. Just looks like someone painted this whilst holding a brush in their mouth. This one, I suppose, isn't too bad as far as we're concerned, but he's got it quite easy compared to this poor guy, who looks like his head was set on fire, and then they tried to put out the fire by running over his head with the wheels of the fire engine. Lovely stuff. And then finally, let's finish off with a wrestling figure, because the Poundland special isn't complete without a dodgy wrestling figure. And this time we've got the biggest one of the lot. Do you remember World Wrestling Simulate Tournament? You know, the one with terrified-looking Batista and melting-faced Triple H? Well, they're back again, and this time they're doing copies of the larger sort of wrestling things that WWE did. Covered in fake artwork, including an old picture of The Undertaker where he hasn't looked like that for about 20 years, as well as Triple H with the ECW belt, which is weird because he's never held that. And we have this freakish-looking abomination. I've no idea what type of wrestler is it meant to be. Is it supposed to be Triple H? Is it supposed to be the Great Khali? I can't tell who it is, but quite frankly, it's something that you don't want to bump into in a dark alleyway, or indeed anywhere at all.